It could be another few weeks before the domestic borders are fully reopened and even more time for the government to reopen the country's international borders. That's according to Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Finance Peter Turnquest, who expressed hope that there won't be a need to implement another lockdown locally.
It's still going to be a few weeks, I imagine, before we open the borders for even for domestic travel, much less for international travel. And so the tourism sector is still going to be under pressure.
With revenue down significantly, the DPM also expressed hope that the country will move beyond this period of uncertainty soon, as budget projections are hinged on a late October, early November opening.
From the Ministry of Finance's perspective, we've always said that we're looking towards a late October, early November opening, and that's kind of where our budget forecast puts us. And so we'll see. Hopefully, we'll be able to meet that date.
In the meantime, he said the government is hoping to stimulate the economy by speeding up infrastructural works that are already in the pipeline.
We will be doing projects that need to be done anyway, but we'll bring them forward to engage as many people, small businesses as we can, to try and provide some form of income to those individual families.
As it relates to concerns that a full reopening could lead to a third wave of new COVID-19 infections, Turnquest said tourists aren't necessarily the issue.
Less than 1% of those new infections came from foreigners. They were primarily domestic cases or persons who traveled and brought back the virus. So we can put in place strategies to quarantine or mitigate the risk that the tourists would provide, but it is us that we have to be concerned about.
Prior to the July 1st reopening of the borders, there were 104 cases of COVID-19 confirmed in the Bahamas. However, since then, just under 1,800 cases have been recorded. While the government required tourists to test negative for COVID-19 within a 10-day window of traveling, Bahamians going on short international trips were not initially required to test, but instead to quarantine upon arriving back in the country.
Obviously, we don't want to have a situation where foreigners can come and go and Bahamians can't come and go. So it is incumbent upon us to make sure that we are, again, disciplined about all of the protocols and even more have a heightened awareness as we travel.
Reporting for Guardian News Network, I'm Jasmine Brown.